That'll be Emancipation Day for those who live, for the Washingtonians, for everybody that live in D.C., work in D.C. or whatever. Today is Emancipation Day. They gave us a day off. I'm headed out Crofton, Maryland, to this. It's like a pond. It's like a pond, but it's kind of like a creek too. It's where the snakeheads was initially released. So we're gonna head out there. See what's popping. It's probably about, I'm gonna say, 10 miles from DC. 8 or 10 miles from DC, I'm gonna say. Still in, oh no, that ain't PG County, it's Arundel. Anne Arundel County. Degrees, 10:18 a.m. We're gonna see what this pond look like. This pond is called, this pond out here in Crofton. It's the pond where they actually release, some snakeheads some years ago. Back in the 90s, they released, I spoke on it a couple years ago in another fishing video that I had. It was a shop. It was a shop in one of these little strip mall type drinks. Aquarium, pet supply, mom and pop type deal. I believe that, as everything does, the lease was coming to an end, and everything was going up, the price or whatever. So the guy couldn't afford it, and he released most of his animals, not animals, but most of the fish into this pond or lake or whatever. It's actually called walking fish pond now. That's what they call it, walking fish pond, because of him. Snakeheads, they can walk. They can live on land for probably about a day, and they can walk from one body of water to the next. I mean, as long as it's within some yards, not no miles, but they can walk from one little swampy or waterway to another waterway, a stream or a river. So that's how they actually got into what we're getting ready to cross up here, called the Little Protection River. Once they got in the Protection River, they got into the Potomac. they got into the Chesapeake Bay. Once they got into all that, that was it. They just ran rapid. Now they're a problem. But the National Game and Wildlife, they give you money for every snakehead you can pull out of the waterways there. So go check them out. Check out a little spot where they originated from. This is just across the line. We just crossed over into Anne Arundel County. This whole area right here is probably 15 minutes from DC. It's mixed culture out here. You got medium and you don't have too many low income minorities out here. No, not at all. These people out here, they getting it done. You ain't making $100 million, you ain't making 100,000, 150,000, you ain't living out here. And that ain't even living in a gated community. That's just a townhouse. The police don't have a lot to do out here neither. It's very, 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 very few crime. The most thing that might happen out here is somebody might break in your car. Other than that, yeah, somebody might break in your car. They might, but you're not getting no murders or nothing like that. Nah, not out here. There's no subway out here. The metro don't come out here. But it's not far from the city though. It's closer to DC than it is Baltimore. So a lot of people who commute that live in the Crofton area, they will commute to DC opposed to commuting to Baltimore, because it ain't close to Baltimore at all. Yeah, this is the little strip mall over here. So right behind the strip mall is the little this little pond where these fish was released. So we're gonna ease our way over here. We're gonna ease our way over here to this pond and see what it look like. I'm gonna let y'all see the view. Let's see, I don't even know how this joke. I don't even know how this Mizzy Fizzy work. Let me see something. Oh shit, the light. Jump jack shaking too. Man, let me see something. This shit. This joint in a minute. You know one thing for certain, I took the wrong turn, Jack. I'm over here with the post office at. Damn it, what? I'm gonna try and be around this joint. We close to the joint though. I ain't been out here in probably I ain't been out this joint about 3 years. It's like 23, but I think this is it. Let me see something. All this shit out here look the same to me. Oh yeah, this that joint. This the little strip mall right here. Ain't this it? Yes sir. That's the jump right there. Yeah, somebody turned me on to this spot a little while ago. Told me about what somebody did. Man, let me tell you, they got apartment. They had they apartments, townhouses, all that out here. You can ride around a jump. You can ride around a joint and not know. Let's ride around the front. I'm gonna let y'all see. I'm gonna let y'all see what this little strip mall is. All right, this the strip mall. Let me get the phone situated. All right, this the strip mall right here. This the strip mall. They got family bike joint, Lido's. They got a little Thai restaurant, barbershop, uh, little spa. They got a liquor store. Now there was a pet shop in this little strip mall as well. Now, back in the 90s, there was a pet shop in this joint. The dude couldn't afford he couldn't afford the weekly, the monthly little rental. Let me show you how they had these houses. Now we behind the jump. Now this right here, this is where he released Oscars, snakeheads, managüenses, and Jack Dempsey's. A lot of his tropical fish, he released them into this body of water right here. This body of water has now been renamed Walking Fish Pond out here in Maryland. So if you Google Walking Fish Pond, that's where I am. And this how they duck they townhouses back here. Look, you look over here, nothing. Little dental office right there. You look right here, right here, right here. Now when you come in this little bend right here, this joint opens up into a whole community. It's a whole community back here. Yeah, and this is that pond right here. This is where the snakeheads. This is where the snakeheads originally was released. Look at this slide. It looked like something been sliding into the water right here. We ain't in Florida. We ain't got no gators down here, but I swear something been sliding in that water. Possibly probably a beaver or something been sliding in that jump right there. Yeah, but this is definitely that this is that area. This is it. Good God, something big just jumped out the water. Something big just jumped out the water. I'm talking about that shit, whatever that was, that jump was big. Could have been a turtle. Whatever that was. That shit sound like somebody threw a log in the water. Once again, y'all, this is where they originally released the snakeheads in the state of Maryland back in the 90s. Right here, this is the pond where they released it at. This pond is connected to the Patuxent River. The Patuxent River is connected to the Chesapeake Bay. And it's kind of weird to be in the state of Maryland because check this out. This little piece of land right here. This little strip of land. You walk down this little joint right here, and you got part of the pond or lake or whatever this is right here. Then you got it over here too. And they say that them snakeheads can come out of this water. They can walk from here to there, out of the water. They also said snakeheads is one of the best eaten freshwater fish in the state of Maryland. I know Maryland's fish that we like to eat here is called rockfish. Some people call them striped bass or whatever. But snakeheads are about, the last time I checked, they were about $13 a pound. Well, rockfish, a white perch, a white perch is about $4.99 a pound, $3.99 a pound. Catfish is $2.99 a pound. Um, rockfish, I think the rockfish was like $8.99 or something. But yeah, the snakehead is up there. And it's just about that time of year where they start breeding. You can see them with their fry. Their fry is red. And you'll see the mother, she'll be sitting back almost in ambush mode. And she'll have probably 200 or 300 fry with her. Baby fish. They're not grayish black like the mother and the father. Them joints is like reddish orange, like goldfish almost. Yeah, but this that one side right here. I'm actually gonna get my frog. I got a couple lures. I got a frog, a lizard, and I got some other little joints too. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna just toss them out for a little bit. Oh, a little turtle. Okay. Yeah, this is home of the terrapins. Maryland is home of the terrapins. I think that's a frog. Just sound like a little cow or something. That sounds like a either eagle or a hawk, because a hawk can make that same noise too. And of course, you hear the morning dove in the background. Yeah, that definitely sounds like an eagle or a hawk. Check this creepy joint out right here. Dang. Okay, the fish out there jumping, man. I don't know if y'all can see it, but they out there jumping. They jumping around. I ain't bring my stand. This look like one of them jumps where they might be filming in one of them little jive fake scary movies. That's what it look like out here. Look like we far out. It look like we way out West Virginia somewhere. Or way out motherfucking like we super far. We in Crofton, Maryland. This joint like 15, 20 minutes from DC. It look like we out here. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'm great. Go get my rod and shoot me a shot out this joint. I'll check in with y'all later.